Good afternoon, Lakeland. My name is Hannah Ferguson, and I'm originally from Ocala, 2 hours north, and I've been an office manager at Parker Street Ministries now for about 3 years. So I've had the wonderful opportunity, just the real privilege of working for this community for the past 3 years, in the sense that it is Lakeland's generosity and Lakeland's time and Lakeland's care that enables us to do the work that we do in the Parker Street neighborhood. And what was really cool about the summer leadership program is that the LEDC blew that wide open, my firsthand knowledge of what a giving community Lakeland was, and just really helped me see on a larger scale but an intimate level all of the awesomeness that Lakeland has to offer. Getting to meet community leaders and learn about details and the history behind what makes up Lakeland. I think I can speak from my group of SLP comrades, who that was also a real privilege to be able to spend time with them and get to know them and have real friendship and target practice with each other. But we were just truly impressed by all of you who took the time to speak with us. I don't imagine that business and community leaders, all of you all sitting in this room, that your initial reaction to a group of 18 to 30-year-old young professionals, new hires, would inspire enthusiasm. I mean, it didn't initially for me either, like, is this going to be awkward or what? But it was truly inspiring. And in the same way that you all have invested and grown Lakeland, you've invested in us. And now we are building and fostering relationships between each other and wanting to invest in this community, invest in each other, and back into the larger scale community that we work in. I would just like to thank you all very much for this opportunity to be a part of the LEDC program. I can't say enough about Meg and Ashley putting up with us every step of the way, and Laura and Claudia were there every meal serving us, and Steve was touring the United States, or no, I'm just kidding.
Morning Barnett says, how do you know when you're on vacation?
Well, Steve's leadership and his real enthusiasm for the Lakeland community is infectious in a wonderful way, and just to be able to grasp that really on a real fun personal level. So just thank you to you all for leading by example and taking the time to tell us why.
So when I first got the application to join, I saw that it was from 18 to 30-year-olds. Well, I'm 30. So I didn't know if I wanted to spend 8 weeks with a bunch of kids holding hands talking about leadership. And first week, sure enough, there I was in the icebreaker holding hands talking about leadership. It did get better, but not before it got worse. The next thing I was doing was on my hands and knees, and I had Tiffany's foot on my cheek in the person-to-person. I was like, what did I get myself into? But it did get better. Right after that, we did a challenge that was described as Excellent, which was an awesome team-building activity. Go Team Silver Bullet, by the way. Our eggs stayed intact. But I grew up in Lakeland and went to the University of Miami. Stayed in Miami for about 10 years. And coming back into Lakeland, kind of establishing myself as a young professional, it was great to see all that Lakeland has to offer. Lakeland has a rich history, strong leaders, thriving business, and most importantly, great people. It was good to see the LEDC and what they do, and I would really like to rally behind that. I think Lakeland is a great community, and I want to be a part of that. So, thank you, Meg and Ashley. Thank you guys for all the cold waters at exactly the right time. Thank you, SLP leadership, and also thank you, my fellow SLPers. Had a great time. One last thing. Week 4, my CEO here, Keith Albritton, spoke on financial responsibility and financial leadership. And that's my full-time job. that's my passion. So I want to help everyone in here, the participants, the sponsors, and everyone else. If you have any questions, please see me. And as Mr. Doug back here said, or advised this morning, I love you all.
As you heard, my name is Natalie Jarquin, and I work here for Publix in the Marketing Creative Service Department as a bilingual ad letter clerk. And in working for Publix, I got the wonderful opportunity to be part of the LEDC Summer Leadership Program, and I honestly don't have enough words to express how wonderful this program truly has been. I'm so grateful this opportunity was given to me. Because I've learned so much from it in such a short amount of time. This program has benefited me tremendously, from learning about all the different industries that Lakeland has, to the quality of life and team building activities. Altogether has taught me a great deal of how great this city really is and all that it has to offer. I really enjoyed every part of it, honestly, from the fun team building activities, Tigertown Stadium, and the Parker Street Ministries. That was a lot of fun. The short films we did with N-Focus was a great creative opportunity and got to meet a lot of great leaders that Lakeland has. All the activities were unforgettable, and everyone has made this summer absolutely amazing and fun to be part of. I have to say the LADC, they can't say it enough. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Every single person that's had their hands involved in this program has done an outstanding job, and we're very grateful for that. I never felt either lost or confused because these two young ladies were so specific and detailed in everything we did every week, including those really helpful maps where we were going to meet up every Thursday mornings. That was great. And the staff as well, the guest speakers, the tour guides, and various industry leaders, and all the participants have all played a significant part of this experience, and all have done has been a true pleasure to have met. And I'm going to miss every participant and everyone here. We've kind of created like a little family, and we're going to remember you all always. And I wish I could be part of this program every year, honestly. So thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I look forward to hearing more about it from the next few years to come. Thanks.
I want to start out by saying, hey guys, Summer Leadership Program 5, we made it to the starting line. Everything that we've learned over these past 8 weeks isn't going to mean anything unless we start implementing it into our lives daily. LEDC, you guys have done a great job all the way around, being able to express and open up doors that we wouldn't have had a chance to get to sneak peek behind the scenes of what goes on in all these different businesses and all these different organizations on a day-to-day basis. You know, at GTech, who knew that lottery tickets took like all of that to make? I didn't. I had no idea. Nor did I know that, you know, here in Florida, they kind of go all around the world, not just in the United States. So that was pretty sweet too. The videos that we did in week 5 were fantastic. You know, I think everything we do is weaved in and out of leadership in one form or another. Everyone kind of played their parts, and everyone did what they needed to do for this to be a success. And you have helped us open the door and open our eyes to making Lakeland and making our lives better for the opportunities that we've had. So I want to thank you guys very much. So if we could just give a hand to the LEDC. Yeah. You guys have a good one, and I look forward to working with you all in the future.
All right, my name is Tiffany. I'm the Executive Director of the Downtown Lakeland Partnership. I was actually born and raised in Polk County, down the road a little bit in the tiny town of Fort Meade. I know you've now met one of the 12 people that lives there. Thank you very much. I went to college in Fort Myers, and I decided that I wanted to come back and I wanted to call Lakeland home. And I'm so glad I made that choice, but I really didn't know as much about Lakeland then as I do now. We've had a great program and a chance to experience that like we never would have before. So to everyone who had a hand in that, whether it was a sponsor, a supervisor, another participant, the leaders that we got to meet and speak with, thank you so very much. Over the past 8 weeks, we've gotten to experience a lot of fun things. I know you guys got kind of a recap, but let me tell you what really happened, okay? Week 1, we built rockets, okay? We hit the playground in week 2. We played the lotto in 3. We played with blocks and ate cookies in 4. We had a lot of drama in 5. We went to a carnival in 6. In 7, we watched movies. Today, we got bread, wine, cheese, and of course ice cream. So thank you very much for that. This is a lot of fun, right? I can't stand up here and tell you that we have learned how to lead, because that's not something you learn. One of my favorite quotes of all time is Elaine Agather says that the leadership instinct that you're born with is the backbone, and you have to develop the funny bone and the wishbone to go along with it, because sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be funny. It's going to sting when you're a leader. And you have to understand that as you're leading, there's always something more to aspire to, okay? So keep that in mind. And then all of the things that we've done in this program have helped us build those bones. They've helped us hone those skills, and we are forever grateful for that. Because we were leaders when we stepped into orientation. That's why you picked us, right, supervisors? That's why we're here. But we've come really far in that, and I think we've all gotten a lot more comfortable with each other, with our ear to ear or foot to face. Sorry, Kyle. It's been a great program. Now, to our amazing LEDC crew. A few of us have gotten the chance to stand up here and tell you today how appreciative we are. But now I'm going to embarrass you and bring all 5 of you up here. So you two, Claudia, Laura, and Steve, if you could come up here for a second, we'd greatly appreciate it. Don't look so scared. We left the paintball guns last week.
This is not on the agenda.
No, not on my 5 minutes.
I don't do agendas, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, I talk fast, it's fine. So we all wanted to get together and say thank you to you guys. We appreciate it. You've been there the whole step of the way for us. So I have back, Ashley, Laura, Claudia, and Hannah has a little something.
Wow.
Aw, thank you. You may not. No, you may not. You've got 30 more seconds. I'm ahead of schedule. So we just wanted to say, yes, we wanted to say thank you. We appreciate it. Every one of us, we've loved every minute of it. We have loved you guys. We really do appreciate everything you've done. So we all pitched in. We wanted to give you guys some lunches maybe, or some gifts on us. There's 50 downtown dollars in all of your envelopes. So there's only 10 in Steve's. But thank you guys. We have appreciated it, and we will not forget this ever. So.